Nice calm little drive.
Roblox Twisted is unlike any other game I have ever played on Roblox. From its rich history to its vast community, we've got a lot to go over here, so we're going to have to bring it all the way back to Twisted's first and earliest date, when the alpha testing began on September 3rd of 2020. Although little is known about these alpha testing stages, through skimming through some old Discord announcements, we can get a broad idea of how development was going for the creators Willzuh and Siryzm. Countless sleepless nights and an immense amount of time and energy from these two creators have led this game to where it is in its very well-deserved shining spotlight. Through these old Discord announcements, we can see the creators ended up having to delete 12,000 parts from the game to hopefully fix major performance issues. However, after bringing the part count to the lowest it had ever been, these performance issues persisted for a long time after. The exact date of this issue's remedy is actually unknown, but the creators did end up fixing it. Now we get into the release stage. On November 17th of 2020, Willzuh announced that all vehicles had finished their dev stage. And just under 1 month later, on December 14th of 2020, the game's release date was scheduled for just 16 days in advance on December 30th of 2020. The game's release was a relative success, bringing in a top number of over 130 players. These creators did not skip a beat on improving their game, pushing out a patch the very next day. The contents of this patch are fairly foreign in today's Twisted. However, here is a screenshot from the changelog of this day. The game would continue to run fairly smooth over the next couple of days, with daily patches rolling out and a solid player base reaching 10,000 visits in just a few days. Now we move into Twisted's first major update. On February 5th, 2021, Twisted 1.15 was released. This update brought Twisted its greatest changes so far, including many tornado types, vast radar updates, and even a whole new river, the Wenatachi. This update had many smaller noticeable changes as well, bringing new cars, UI updates, tornado sirens, expanding lakes, adding bridges, and many great coding changes thanks to the lead coder Siri. With the changelog up on screen, go ahead and take a look at everything yourself, as it is a fairly large update. However, this update's release was not at all smooth sailing. Just recently before this, the creators had just solved a major data loss bug, leading to 1.15 being delayed. The next major update following soon after 1.15 was, you guessed it, 1.16, releasing June 27th of 2021, bringing even more changes if you can believe it. I mean, the devs are always on the grind. I love their passion. They just were releasing updates very, very frequently at the start. The next few major updates we're only going to briefly go over, as we're going to be here all day if we go through every detail of every update here. So 1.7 brought many great new changes on New Year's of 2022, including the EMS Game Pass, map changes, and much more. September 18th of 2022 brought us 1.18. 1.18 gave players more map changes, the Siri Way job, rest in peace, and the probe max speed readings. 1.19. On December 31st, 2022, 1.19 released, bringing even more map changes, vehicles, and game mechanics. 1.20, which released on July 23rd, 2023, brought the most changes to date, adding thermos, a map rework, and so much more. We won't get into it for now. The changelogs will all be linked below, so don't worry. 1.21, on May 4th of this year, 2024, brought us an entire game recode and many new vehicles. That's all for the major updates. Definitely a long section, but it's a major part of the game's history, and you should definitely read up on the changelogs in the description. We're going to quickly go over some of Twisted's milestones it's reached throughout its life. On January 3rd of 2021, Twisted hit 10,000 visits. And then on that same month, January 28th of 2021, it hit 30,000 visits. We had some very, very impressive growth in the early month. Then, on July 13th, the Twisted Discord hit 1,000 members. And then on August 5th of 2021, 500,000 visits on the game. September 6th of 2021 brought the first 1 million visits on Twisted, all within a year. Then, May 10th of 2023, 10 million visits. And on April 15th of this year, Twisted hit 20 million visits. Absolutely unreal. Throughout Twisted's rich history, we can take a look at some of the greatest and worst moments. February 8th of 2021, the fandom wiki was created. And then on February 19th, there was a 50,000 visits event that hosted a 100 people lobby. That would be chaos in a storm chasing game. April Fools of 2021, they had an April Fools update. And then there was the Twisted leaked copy scandal. February 13th of 2021, the community raised almost $10,000 in support for tornado relief, which is unbelievable. And then April 16th of 2022, the actual creator of the game, Willzuh, was banned over an engine noise clip, real story. And then April 23rd, 2023, vehicles were switched to the custom made for the game, and they brought in a lot of new devs for that, which was very nice. Hey guys, thank you for actually sticking around to watch this video. It's my first decent sized project that I've put out here, and hope you can drop some support on it. I know this community's pretty good, but I'd just like to say thanks for sticking around, and yeah, look out for more, because I'm enjoying making these. They take a lot of work, but I'm doing them for fun, so I'll probably put out some more. Anyway guys, take care.